Imagine the beauty of pristine, untouched snow against a brilliant blue sky, or perhaps a herd of buffalo in a snow-covered field, or walking by a river. Snow and ice-covered trees, or an area bathed in steam from a nearby hydrothermal feature. Visiting Yellowstone in the winter allows us to experience nature at its best. This cold but magical place gives us a feeling of peace and solitude that beckons us to return once again. For this adventure, we flew from Las Vegas, Nevada to Bozeman, Montana.
Let's make footprints in sand.
After landing in Bozeman, Montana, we took the karst stage shuttle from the airport to Three Bear Lodge, our lodging in West Yellowstone.
Sherry and Norman?
Right here.
Okay. Did I get your name right, Sherry?
Yes.
Okay. And you guys are going to the Three Bear as well. Quick change of plans. I'm gonna go shut the luggage doors before we go.
Of your eyes, blue is your heart.
We stayed at the Three Bear Lodge in West Yellowstone, which is less than a mile from the park entrance. Three Bear Lodge and the Seeley family, who have owned it since 1970, have played an integral role in establishing West Yellowstone as an international tourist destination. After a fire at the lodge in February 2008, a large section of the 1932 building was carefully dismantled. Many of the salvaged materials were used in the rebuild to create an intriguing lobby decor, as well as unique handmade guest room furniture. Whether you begin or end your day with a special homemade meal at the Three Bear restaurant is your choice. Their delicious food, great service, and atmosphere filled with colorful Yellowstone decor, memorabilia, and old photos make it one of the best places to eat in West Yellowstone.
Walk with me down the road. There's sunshine and light. Say you'll go, don't make me wait. There's no need to hesitate. Let's make footprints in the sand. Let's make miracles come from my hand.
There is a reason why West Yellowstone is called the snowmobile capital of the world. Hundreds of miles of snowmobile trails, both inside Yellowstone National Park and the surrounding national forests, all originate here. The park itself grooms some 200 miles of trails that are wide, allowing for two-way snowmobile traffic, as well as accommodate the wildlife that may use the roadways as well. The very cold temperatures in Yellowstone in the winter make it necessary to wear proper gear for snowmobiling. Thankfully, the needed gear was part of our package deal. Staff selected the gear we needed and made sure it fit us. Included in our gear were a one-piece snowmobile suit, boots, gloves, helmet, and a face mask.
And then just like a motorcycle helmet, It goes through both of these.
Yeah. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
It's good.
So, you know, don't overlayer, but definitely don't underlayer. You know, whatever you feel comfortable going out in.
Sure. We came last year.
Watch out for the suspenders, because those will go over your shoulders.
Okay. We came last year. We were fine, but I don't remember just what we were.
And then put the suspenders on first before you put this. So here's one.
Okay.
And then put the other one. Okay.
Okay.
Now go ahead and put that up. Okay. Here's that other one. That large will be perfect for them. Go ahead and zip it up. There you go. That'll be good for you.
Yeah.
And then any first time riders, or maybe it's been a while, if it has, just gather right up front where you can see here. So real standard for a snowmobile to start these, just make sure this red button is your kill switch, so it's got to be in the up position. And then electric ignition, so just push and hold the orange button on the left hand side. And then to turn them off, just hit that kill switch, so they're going to start and stop real easy. We'll be doing that a lot today. If you don't mind, anytime we stop, look at wildlife, anything like that, just go ahead and turn them off. I have a tendency to overheat if they're just sitting idle. You only cool down when you're moving, that snow is growing up and into the back. Throttle on the right hand side, it's all automatic. You don't have to worry about shifting or anything like that. Going down the trail, you can usually control your speed just by letting off from that throttle. A lot of friction with the track and the clutching. If you do need to stop a little quicker, handbrake on the left hand side. That being said, most common accident we see for
Hello, dear.
the very start of the Firehole Canyon. Firehole, yeah. Essentially what we've got, you have two different lava flows that come together and make a scene. So this big rock wall in front of you, this is the Yellowstone lava flow. The Nez Perce is back behind you. And then the cool thing about it, all these things that look like cross-section wormholes, these big cuts through here, used to be lava tubes, lava chambers. It's formed when that hot steam's escaping up through there. And then just to give you an idea how big this caldera is, we're just about ready to cross that caldera rim and enter the volcano, but it's about 30 by 45 miles in diameter. And the reason you can't see that perfect caldera rim 360 degrees is because of the lava flows like this. We've had several subsequent lava flows filling that in. That's partly why we have so many waterfalls too. They'll come together, they'll make seams. One's a little bit more prone to erosion, it'll erode out. And then just one more reference for size. Most people being pretty familiar with Mount St. Helens, since that erupted relatively recently. They estimate that ejected about 0.1 cubic miles of debris. They estimate this ejected about 240 cubic miles, so 2,400 times the size. And pretty loosely defined, that's kind of your threshold for a supervolcano. So we're just about ready to enter that right here.
Faithful, the star of Yellowstone and the best known geyser in the world, is so regular you can almost set your watch by the eruptions that occur about every 90 minutes.
byproduct sulfuric acid. So the acid is what's breaking down the rock and turns it into clay. That's how you get the mud floods. So a little bit of silica.
Sound is so cool.
It is, huh?
Exactly.
On day 2 with our guide Chris, who had been our guide last year, we once again went into the park, this time heading to the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone.
Continue moving then. We're going to let these guys and girls be in peace.
I also love the contrast with the very fancy, expensive jacket.
Made it down to Hidden Valley and there's bison out there.
There's places in the park that not many people know about. The whole ground, nothing but geos. So they said you could just see the ground just sparkling.
wanted to see the snow ghosts of Two Top and Big Springs. One of the trails followed some power lines. It was extremely hilly, steep, and had uneven camber. Scared stiff, I turned around and headed back down. Skip was not so lucky. He got off the snowmobile, which rolled over. Long story short, we got it upright and managed to get off the hilly trail. We continued on to Big Spring. The snowmobile was leaking oil, so Skip called the lodge to let them know about the leak. We had about 50 minutes to look around Big Spring and wait for Jordan, mechanic, to bring us another snowmobile. He said it looked like the snowmobile had blown a gasket. Thank goodness our cell phone worked out in the forest and we were able to get another snowmobile. A long day of riding made us very hungry. For a change of pace for dinner, we went to Wild West Pizza. This really hit the spot.
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Walk with me. There's something else we need to find. Say you'll go, don't make me wait. There's no need to hesitate. Let's make footprints